Howdy folks, Billy Jean, thank God it's RC. Today, coming back at you from the comfort of the AC. We are going to start preparing and laying out for the paint job on the TRC, Titanium Rock Crawler. So there's going to be a lot involved with this paint job. It's going to be my second paint job because I did the mystery machine first. That was my guinea pig. Got that out the way. So now I feel more comfortable with painting Lexan and trying crazy stuff. So we're going to do some crazy stuff to this body. So let's turn the camera around and I'll show you what we got. So this is our Reef's Plague cab body. Nice body, and we are going to do some crazy cartooning effects on it. It's going to be a little bit different than this, but we're going to be doing some drawing and everything on there. So I printed out a bunch of these mountain scene type things, different ones, and what I plan to do so I get it nice is I'm gonna hold it or tape it on the inside, and then I'm going to use a red marker and trace the lines on the outside on top of the plastic that's on the thing that peels off. That way it's on the outside, and then I'm going to wash the body and start painting the inside, and I'm going to use a black paint marker to retrace the lines on the inside. I'm using red on the outside so I can see where I traced and didn't trace on the inside.
Scratch that idea.
Okay, so I've washed the body and it's outside drying. So what I'm going to do with the mountain scenes is I'm going to stick them on the outside so that when I'm looking through the inside, I can trace the lines onto the body. The wording, I'm going to flip over and trace the words to the other side of the paper so that when I stick them on the outside, I get the mirror image so that when I do paint on the inside and you flip the thing over, you read it on the outside. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay, so now when I trace that on the inside of the vehicle, when you look at it from the outside, it'll look like that. So, a long time ago, I bought this Frisket film. Never actually used it, but it's for creating templates for airbrushing. So we're going to attempt to cut out a mirror image of the word titanium so that when we put the stickers inside the body and you read it from the outside, it'll actually read titanium. And we're gonna mask off the lettering inside the body to be a different color. Okay, so I've carefully cut out all the letters with the sticky side down. Now I'm going to use blue tape as transfer tape. I'm going to try and put that over I'm going to cut it out and then put the blue tape over the top of it in hopes that when I pull the blue tape up, these letters will stick to the blue tape, and then when I transfer it to the inside of the body, the stickiness of the letters will stick to the body and I'll be able to pull the blue tape up, leaving the letters behind. Wish me luck. Let the nail biting commence. Okay, all the letters are stuck inside. So far, so good. Now let's make sure we're doing this on the right side. It worked. Try and clean up the edges a little bit. All right, our mask is in. Whew, that was rough. Okay, I can breathe now. Okay, we have our things all positioned out where we need to draw them on the inside. Now we have a set of paint markers. So that's the fat end, that's the fine end. So that's mostly what we'd be using. All right, now we're gonna flip it inside out and start drawing. Okay. Okay, we've got all of our cartooning done. Now we need to mask the windows before we spray some paint. Okay, windows are all masked off. Ready to start laying some paint. All right, we have a couple layers of holographic flake down and a few layers of color down. Now we're just waiting for that to dry a little bit. We're gonna spray the inside with Nardo Gray, mainly under the hood. And then we're going to remove the masking from the word titanium, and then that's got to be sprayed a different color before we finish doing the backing on the entire thing. This is intense. But it's looking awesome so far. Loving the cartoons. All right, folks, I think it came out sweet. I am ecstatic. Hell yeah. Titanium rock crawler. Hello. All right. I'm gonna let this dry overnight and then we'll put it on the vehicle.